How we doing today, folks? Figure I'd give you guys a little treat. Today we're gonna turn these noodles into pan-fried noodles. Wife gave me a little idea. Right now we're in the beginning stage of the process. She's boiling up the noodles here. We're gonna go ahead and make them up and get them nice and soft. And then over here she's preheating her oil in the wok. So hopefully our blower fan isn't too loud. As you can see over there, we got some plantains. By the way, best blower fan in the world, right? Yeah, for sure, babe. Moves the most CFMs, do the research, even more than the Bosch. So my wife is using chopsticks because she's more comfortable with it. Here you have the toppings, which is some bok choy and some beef and a gravy style sauce. She's gonna bring the pan fried noodles out. All right, she's straining them. Be careful, pot's hot, noodles are hot, water's hot. So always be careful in the kitchen. That's a quartz countertop, so it can handle that kind of heat. She's just gonna transfer everything back to make it easier for herself. And you also gotta be mindful because there is some moisture in there, so there's gonna be some sizzle with the oil. She's gonna take it out. She's got that hand strainer. And she's gonna take it into the hand strainer, strain it out a little bit more. And as you can see, it's the same consistency as pasta spaghetti. So do a little test. The oil's good. And in it goes. And she's just frying it up. We're gonna get it to a nice consistent crunch. Keeping the other currently wet strained noodles out. Okay. Welcome everybody to the channel. Today we're gonna concentrate on a little bit of quick food. I told you the new concentration is gonna be fast foods and fast cars. Today we're gonna do a little fast meal. We boiled these noodles up in some water, and now they're in some oil. They're frying up. You have the gravy and topping back here. My wife's heating that stuff up there. And this is the style of noodles we use. Product of the USA. Twin Marquee, Hong Kong style pan noodles. We get these at the local market here. They come vacuum sealed and we keep them in the fridge. My wife is adding a little water to the stock there to make it give it a little better consistency. And hopefully you guys can hear me good. I don't know, the comments might be disabled. I'm sorry if they are. I don't know why they would be disabled. I've been trying to work that out with the channel. So hopefully you guys just can tune in and see how this is all done. If you've ever had Asian pan fried noodles, this is the way it goes. So, and this stock here is just a beef stock with some gravy, some potatoes, and some Asian vegetables my wife likes. There's some beef in there with some sliced beef, fresh zucchini from the yard. And we've got the noodles that have been brought to a boil. They're here in the strainer. And these are just frying up. And they're just gonna fry up in there for a little bit. She's gonna test them a little bit. Hoping to get outside and wash up the truck today. Yeah, so and it generally takes a few minutes. What'd you say, babe, 3 or 4 minutes?
Each side.
Each side. You're gonna fry it up, and once it's actually getting good cooked, you'll see real close, it's starting to brown. It actually will bind up a little bit and become very uniform like a pancake. So.
And all the watering mouths are standing right here.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
We got pan fried noodle victim 1 and pan fried noodle victim 2 ready to go. We got bowls out, so I know it's going to be a little bit of a longer video than you probably want to watch. No time lapse or anything because we're doing it live. But just give you guys an insight. Maybe you have a hankering for pan fried noodles. Maybe you've tried them before. Maybe you haven't. It's an awesome meal to eat on a hot day. It's light, it's crunchy, it's soft. You get a little bit of soup.
It's crunchy and
I use the
soft.
magic words, right? Crunchy and soft.
But it's
Savory,
true.
salt and sweet. Sweet and salty.
It's true. When you
Crunchy
add
and
the
soft.
sauce. Well, I'm pan-fried noodles.
So, what do you like about pan-fried noodles?
I just like the noodles. They're so crunchy.
It's like ramen.
What about you, Sid?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's like
They're
fresh
like-
ramen.
I like
noodles.
them because they're very, very crunchy and they're kind of just like burnt noodles together.
Yeah, it's like the dry ramen. But
Awesome.
mommy won't let us
Fresh.
eat, but it's good.
Or like pasta, all burnt together.
As you can see,
Spaghetti.
they're a little more brown around the edges. They're getting charred up a little bit, which is the crunch that the girls are raving about.
And they're so good for ASMR.
Oh yeah. We'll do an ASMR for the girls.
Shelby's got to get her microphone down for that. Okay, here's the flip.
I don't know if I can flip it. Oh, maybe I should do it different.
Can you hear?
I'm doing it because the blower's on, so with this will make my voice sound higher level. The blower itself on the microphone might drown us out completely. Yeah, so there you go. There's the successful flip with a spatula. You can use a fork. My wife uses chopsticks because she's more comfortable.
It's so good.
And if you look there, the outer edges are charred like a pancake, and the inner side is soft. And we've got about 6 minutes on the meal, add about 4 minutes that it took us to boil the noodles and get them up to softness. So yeah, you're looking at about a 10-minute meal. And this stuffing can come from anything. You could just have a little beef stock in your fridge and throw some veggies in it to boil up. You could have some leftover meat and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's what it was. Leftover chicken and broccoli.
There you go. So you can take your leftover chicken and broccoli and jazz it up. Instead of eating the same thing one time, you can actually make a fresh meal with the noodles.
Sauce.
There you go. And as you can see, it's all browned up nice. Let's get in close there. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
If you're tuning in, sorry, the comments might be disabled. Part of it is because I'm getting my AdSense stuff corrected with YouTube, but I just wanted to bring everybody a quick pan-fried noodle, how to make it, in case you've ever had it before, you want to know what to do with leftover Chinese food. This in here is some leftover chicken and broccoli. We added some zucchini to it, some Chinese vegetables. Here you have some noodles that we boiled up already. That took us about 4 to 5 minutes. And then we took the boiled noodles, strained the water out of them, and put them into hot oil.
So it has to be those noodles.
Has to be this noodle, this brand. Okay.
It has to be that brand or it just has to be
You
Hong
keep
Kong?
frozen in the
only that
refrigerator.
noodle.
No,
It's
it
only
has to be
this
Hong Kong
noodle.
style pan-fried noodle.
Yeah, Hong Kong style pan-fried noodle, not the actual brand, but they sell many pan-fried noodles. It's as long as it's a pan-fried
You
noodle,
can
that's
find those in
important.
the Chinese supermarket, right?
Well, even not at a Chinese supermarket, they would be at an Asian. They would be in the Asian section of your local supermarket, wherever you are, and you're looking for a pan-fried noodles.
Yeah.
Okay. So before it burns, we're gonna get them on a plate and a plate with a napkin just to strain some of the oil out of them. Okay, and she just added the oil and into the plate. And you see, once you'll know it's cooked when it sticks together like that, like a bird's nest. And then she'll drain the oil out of it. And once the oil's drained out of it, she'll plate it. There you go. You got a beautiful golden brown consistency.
Gotta let it cool down a little bit.
And if you look really close, the center noodles are still very soft, and the outer noodles are extremely crunchy.
And that's where
Very
you pour the
similar to a
sauce.
chicharron. And in here is where you're gonna put your filling, right in the middle.
And then it'll spread out, and so when you eat it, it's like crunchy and soft at the same time.
Okay,
So
go
good.
sit on the other side. Go sit on the
Yeah,
other
go sit on the other side so you can show folks. Okay, and here comes the toppings and the fillings.
We could do a quick noodle ASMR.
Oh boy.
No, you can just
And you
show
can
me
hear
how to
that.
do it. Take it out of your ear. Take one, you just take it out of your ear.
Okay, so you can hear that crunch, hopefully. And that give you an idea of how crunchy they are. And then she's gonna plate half of it for one
Got out the
little munchkin.
chopsticks.
Oh, there's some burnt parts already.
That's okay, we like the little bit of burnt parts. The charring is good. Got it there, soft side up. So it's nice if you have a little bit of one side that's softer, you just put that side up, and then bam. All right. And that is what you take and put on there. And that's a great way to reuse some Chinese food leftovers or make some fresh noodles for yourself. And you can pretty much top it with whatever you want. They like the chili sauce, and really no wrong answer.
Sriracha or whatever.
When you come over here, I wish you could smell. But here you have these zucchinis we actually grew in the backyard, and these bok choy and broccoli vegetable are from our local market, and the beef in the broth is from some
Leftover.
beef and broccoli, leftover beef and broccoli we had. So Sydney's gonna have it there.
No.
Okay. And Shelby's going to town on her side. She's got a spoon just in case it gets messy, but she loves her chopsticks. All right, and Sydney's gonna have some too. No, I got it. Worry about what you're doing.
It's so hot.
It is very hot. That's usually when it's the best.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully you hear that. And yeah, so that's it. Keep this video short and sweet. That is pan-fried noodles. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fast Food. Next time we come up, we'll have some more fast cars. Be well, everybody. Be safe and enjoy your time.
Bye.
Peace.